Holy shit. I thought it looks like you, but I didn't think you were actually stupid enough to sneak in here. Ah, shh. You don't want the others hearing us now, do you? After all, I don't think it's an invitation you're hiding in the holster of yours. And I'm sure you can imagine what we do to party crashers here. Well, if you'd like to take that as a threat, you can. But honestly, I'm just concerned about your safety, is all. It's a bloody miracle you haven't been caught. So far, even without some nefarious vampire recognizing you and ringing the dinner bell. Although... Oh, clever little hunter. Where is it? The vampire blood, of course. Don't play dumb. Considering where you are right now, you really don't need the help on that front, do you? Okay, hold still. Okay, hold still. Damn it. I'm just trying to... Ah, haha. There we go. Was that so hard? Yeah. Shut up. This right here is a pretty clever little trinket. Keeps the scent in the air and the blood fresh at the same time. Way too clever for you to come up with. Who built this for you? Oh, come on. You can tell me. I won't bite. Fine. I'll figure it out on my own. Gotta say though, as clever as it is, it's not foolproof. It covers your scent just fine for the most part. But this close I can smell the real you underneath. I'll admit, my sweet tooth has me biased, but I prefer you without the air freshener around your neck. Oh, why? I haven't decided yet. By all rights, I should turn you in. You are my enemy, after all. And I still haven't got you back for stabbing me during our last scuffle. Do you have any idea how long it takes to heal a punctured lung? But then again, I don't really like sharing. And as fun as it would be to watch you get passed around until the light finally leaves your eyes, nothing beats the feeling of drinking you down all by myself. Why even here anyway? This is a lot of risk to be taking. One lone hunter in a ballroom full of vampires. And the hors d'oeuvre, of course. But at this point, I think most of them are preoccupied with more pressing issues than helping you if you get backed into a corner. Oh, well, that makes sense. I still don't see how you were planning to get them done, though. Theost usually spends the whole soiree mingling and socializing. Unless this is a suicide mission, in which case I'm just surprised you're not over there throwing yourself at them already. Only you would have a comprehensive plan for sneaking in, and no idea what to do when you get there. Tell you what, let's make a deal. I can get you time with your target. You, on the other hand, have to do me one teensy little favor. Oh, come on. What's a couple pints of blood between friends? And it's that kind of razor-sharp wit that makes us such close companions. I love your sense of humor. Your taste in comedy is impeccable. I've never made a pun in my life, and I resent the implication. Come on. What other options do you have? What other options do you have? It's not certain death to let me have a little snack. You'll barely miss it. Well, either trust me just this once, or take your chances with every other vampire in here. Excellent. No. Hold still. Yes, now. Relax. I'm not going to drink anything here. I just need to get you bleeding. No shit. It'll out you as a human. How else am I going to get you close enough for your little assassination attempt? Don't get me wrong. Your strategy worked just fine to get you in there safely. But I'm helping you now. You can play off playing victim with a vampire in your corner. And if you want the Marquis alone and underestimating you, this is a much better ploy. Don't overthink her. I'm helping you because I'm bored. And I never really liked the Marquis anyway. Now hand over your trinket. I promise I'll give it back right after. Cross my heart. This really is amazing work, you know. It's a while you made her, right? Has to be. You know I'm just going to keep guessing if you don't tell me. Fine, but I'm going to keep hounding you after we get out of here. Unbutton your shirt. You're not gonna pass as a party favor unless you show me a little more neck. Here, let me just let me... There. Done. Fuck you too, Cupcake. Try not to flinch. I'm not aiming for anything vital, but squirming won't help either of us here. There. The perfect picture of disheveled dessert. Of course it hurt. It's teeth puncturing your skin. If I'm not putting you under, it's gonna sting like a bitch. Speaking of, give me your best vacant stare. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Have you considered an acting career? Actually, you'd be surprised how few vampires there are in Hollywood. There's a good handful, sure, but the scrutiny is too much for most people to be able to slip in and out seamlessly, especially with how far technology's come. Fine, I'll stop the small talk. Just hold that entranced look and try to keep your breathing even. You ready, Cupcake? Okay, let's go. Oh my god. Holy shit. I can't believe you actually pulled that off. Oh, come off it, Cupcake. That's not what I meant. Of course I thought my plan would work. What do you take me for? It's not an insult to your abilities either. I'm well aware of those. But you can't deny, this whole thing was a thrill. I can hear in your heartbeat. Sure. Blame it on exercise. Speaking of, we really can't stop running now. They'll find a body any second. Aw, those human legs of yours already tired out. And here I thought you were a hunter. We don't have a minute, Cupcake. Fine. I suppose I'll have to save your neck a second time. Come here. Oh, stop squirming. This way, you get to rest. I get a nice warm armful, and we don't get caught. Yes, we. I'm culpable too now, remember? Though, I suppose I could pretend I managed to track you down and capture you. Kidding. Already told you, I'm not sharing. They take ages with you before they let me have my fun. Questioning you about your organization, how you found the location, if there are any other hunters backing you up, blah blah blah. That kind of bullshit. Well, it's not the kind of stuff I'd ask if I had you tied to a chair. I'll tell you that much. Curious about my future date ideas. Sorry, Cupcake, but those are going to stay a surprise. Done with your temper tantrum now? Well, I wouldn't exactly call this demeaning. If anything, carrying you is embarrassing for me. I'm carting you through the woods like a pack horse. Alright then. I'll forget this ever happened, if you will. Did you drive here? Should I be trying to circle around so we can speed off in that rust bucket of yours? Well, stick me in the sun and call me a birthday candle. I didn't think I'd see the night you'd leave that thing behind. Though, I suppose it would be a dead giveaway that you shouldn't be allowed in. I took a limo here, like a respectable fucking person, if you need to know. Why would I need a driver's license? Oh, quit laughing. I've been driving cars longer than you've been alive. I just don't bother to keep up with renewing my documents every decade or so, like a peasant. It's a bitch to slog through the DMV over and over again, even if I can smooth things over with my charms. Yes, idiot, I do mean enthralling them. Darling, 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 I flirt with you because you make fun noises when you're offended. I'm not about to come onto a happily married 56-year-old public servant who just wants to clock out and see their kids. I prefer refined palate over picky eater, thanks. Speaking of which... Hey. We already talked about the squirming. I'm not gonna bite you now. We're not out of the woods yet. Literally or figuratively. But you agreed to the deal. Don't tell me you won't keep your word, hero. Of course it was under duress. But you're the one who dug a hole you couldn't get yourself out of. You owe me, and you know it. Having you under my thumb feels nice. I'll almost be ashamed to cash out. Oh no, I'm definitely going through with her. It's not that much of a shame. Besides, I haven't eaten yet tonight, and with you hanging around me like perfume, I'm fucking starving. I'm not going to drain you. If I was planning to, like I said before, do you seriously think I'd be carting your ass through the forest, back to your loving civilization, and save myself to clean up? Well, yeah, I'll admit it's a tempting thought. But I don't get seconds if I kill you. You say that now, maybe you'll discover you have a biting kink, and come back willingly. I don't even have to hypnotize you. Or maybe I'll just pin you up against a wall of whatever filthy alley you stake out, and when you're back on your regular beat, and take what I want. I was wondering when you'd remember about that. I'll give your precious necklace back after I eat. You realize I don't have any free hands right now, anyway, right? What do you want me to do? Put you down, dig up your trinket, wait for you to finish getting kitted out, then pick you back up again? You're infuriating, my hunter. We don't have much further to go anyway. Can't you see the lights through the trees? Of course no. Shitty human eyesight. Take it from me that we're almost there. Wait, hold on. Where are we going after this? My place or yours? What, did you think I was going to bite you in the middle of the street? I'm going to take my sweet time drinking you. And I'd prefer to be somewhere with comfortable seating. I don't suppose you'd be willing to invite me into your dwelling. I suppose that means you're coming over to my house then. Or we could rent a hotel room. I'm not sure I'd feel safe with you knowing where I sleep. Oh, I already know what it's like to feel human. 1 out of 10 stars. Being a vampire is way more enjoyable. What? Well, you never asked. Don't tell me you didn't realize I was human once. You're a hunter. You're supposed to know how this works. I thought you were good. And here you are caught up on something as simple as... Fuck. You don't have to hit me. Oh, did you hurt your little fingers? Want me to kiss them better? You just won't drop it, will you? Fine. I was turned about 100 years ago. Exactly there. Actually, in a few months. The big 100. Triple digits. I'm throwing a party. And you better not gatecrash that one. At best, I'd have you for dinner. Well, at worst, I'd to make you play some party games first. Ours are a little bloodier. Soirees are one thing, but you haven't partied with the vampires until you've gone to a rowdier engagement. Oh, such a disgusted face. It's kind of cute. Like a pug. Alright, I think we're close enough now. If I do you the favor of not dropping you, will you do me the favor of not running out on your bill? We're going to have quite an enjoyable evening. I will anyway. For you to have any fun, you'd have to let me into that head of yours. I'm thinking penthouse suite somewhere. Yeah? Taxi!